discussion in the class hours. So that is how I planned. That is what I am going to speak now. So, is it clear? Is it audible?
Ma'am, is it 2 hours or 1 hour, ma'am? Like in
Huh?
timetable, it's only 1 hour, ma'am.
1 hour only, not 2 hours.
Yes, ma'am. No, ma'am, only 1 hour.
Okay. So then 1 hour means I have to make a group of three students, and first you have to explain what exactly your project is, which is the simulation tool you are using. So your class teacher like NSP sir told like better they let them do it in NS3 only. Okay, network simulation 3. All of you aware of NS3 or NS2? Any one of the simulator tools, network simulator tools? Have you done anything before, earlier semesters? Have any idea? Hello? What is anyone please? Huh? No, no idea about it.
No, ma'am.
Karthikeyan, Manasa, no. So what you have to do is you just go through the YouTube videos how to install, and basically NS3 you are going to write the code in C++ or Python. Okay. So that's why what I plan to do is you just go through the YouTube NS3 related projects and network simulator projects. You will get n number of projects which are simulated, and they have given the result also. Okay. So what you're supposed to do is you just go through the literature review. Okay, our literature survey papers. The papers you just download it from good journals like Scopus, Elsewhere, Springer, or IEEE libraries. So go through the papers, the projects which are related to the network simulator using NS3. Okay, so you'll get n number of problems. So problems which are related to network design, layout design, security issues, okay, or extended networks. So n number of problems you are going to get. If you are interested, for example, I am going to take a group of students like earlier in the previous lab groups only I am going to consider. The maximum 3 in a group are there, right? The same group students can continue, okay? Go through the project, go through the literature survey papers, and you analyze what problems we can take, and we can design our own network by writing program in C++ or Python or whichever the simulation tools which you are comfortable. So a number of simulator tools we have, network simulator tools. Qualnet is there, NS2 is there, NS3 is there, and some other simulation tools also we have, it is available. And anyway, most of them you have studied C++, right? So, or you can write it in Python, whichever you feel comfortable, you just go through it, okay? Already available projects are there in the YouTube, you just go through and analyze and understand what next can be done, okay, or extended versions what can be done, the future scope, that you have to think, fine, and you have to present it what you are supposed to do, and which are the literature survey papers you have gone through it, and what they have done, what was the problem they have solved, and what was the scope or the future work it can be implemented through simulation. So that you have to think about it. Is it clear, all of you? Any doubt? Hello?
No, no, ma'am.
So 1 or 2 classes in your syllabus, because I have taken for your previous semester, like your senior students, for your seniors I have taken this subject 3 to 4 times. I know only 2 or 3 units you will get some problems. Okay, first unit 1 or 2 problems, that is very simple problems, and at the end you are going to get some problems related to Doppler effect and something related to communication link calculation problems. So 1 or 2 classes we can finish it. Okay, that I will plan for your class theory class related problems. But my intention is to do the project which is related to the network issues. In the present scenarios, you are going to get n number of problems related to different areas. As I told you, security issues, it may be a management network, developing the network architecture or extension, power consumption or power related issues. So n number of problems which is present. So you just go through it, and related to applications. It may be application related to any engineering fields or electrical fields or medicines or any shopping complex or whatever it is. So n number of problems you are going to get. You just go through the literature survey papers, and what you supposed to do is, so in a group of students, you just go through the literature survey papers. Okay, so whichever the area you are interested. Okay, so and you just go through the projects which simulation things they have done, how exactly the network which is simulated. Before that, you just download or install NS3 tool in your Windows or Linux, whatever the operating systems which is there in your system, whichever you feel comfortable. You install it, and how to work on that, how to implement simple programs, and how to communicate from one network to another network, LAN, WAN, MANET, or simple network connections, and try to understand the code. Okay, and you just go through the YouTube and see NS3 related projects. Okay, network simulation related projects and problem statements which are clearly given, and they have simulated and show the results. Okay, you just take that and execute in your system and see the result, and what can you can implement, extend that, so that you have to see. So the same thing you have to present in my class. Is it clear? Hope you all understand. Hello.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, this is something like a practical approach, and you will understand not only theory concept which we will teach in the class, actually practically how they are going to do it practically. At the same time, you can understand and you can develop your own network. Okay, so here I have just done some PPT related to some literature review paper. We'll just go through it. Okay, this is some of the network simulation network tools or simulators which are used for network simulations. So NS3 is the leading term. So it is an extended version of NS2 and OMNet++, FANS, NetSim, QualNet. So these are the different simulators which are used for network simulation. So NS3 simulations may be written in C++ and Python, and their basic setup and execution is guided by process suggested by the development team. Okay, so what you're supposed to do is just go through the link which is given, how to install and how to implement, how to start with NS3 code and other things. Okay, so first you learn that, then you go through YouTube projects which are related to NS3. Okay, it can be the project related to the network issues or security issues, or it may be a power related issues. So anything it can be. Okay, so you just go through whichever the interested area and download or go through the projects which you have done and demonstrated. So the same code you take and execute it and try to implement a different extended version. Okay, or your ideas you can implement with that project. So that can be done. That is what I try to say. Okay, so let me see now the PPT which is related. I'll just share it. All of you can see this PPT presentation. Hello.
Yes,
Is it
ma'am.
visible? Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. So this is one of the paper which I have downloaded from literature review. These review articles which is related to NS3 and comparison with the different network simulation tools and some related issues related to network. Okay. So the complexity of current computer networks, including local networks, large structured network, wireless sensor networks, data center backbones, requires through study to perform analysis and support design. Simulation is a tool of paramount importance to encompass all the different aspects that contribute to design quality and network performance. So what are the topics which are related to the network or problems which we can take up to solve using simulation tools, including as well as energy issues, as I told you, security, management overheads, and dependability. Due to the fact that such complexity produces several interactions at all network layers. Okay, So due to the fact that such complexity produces several interactions at all network layers, because we are designing now IoT. So within the IoT we have n number of sensors which is implemented and which is connected to the network. So different kind of problems which we will face when the network or simulators or sensors increases which is connected to the network. So that means managing overheads and security issues and energy issues. Obviously, we are connecting more number of networks, how much energy which is distributed is required, all those things. Not easily modelable with analytic approach. In this systematic literature, we aim to analyze basic our investigation on available literature, adaptation of popular network simulators, namely NS3, and its use in scientific community. Okay, and its impact, application domains of preferring NS3 to other simulation tools, and how extensible it is in practice according to the experience of authors. The results of our analysis, which has been conducted by especially focusing on 128 papers published between 2009 and 2019, reveals that 10% of the evaluated papers were discarded because they presented the informal literature. Most of the studies presented comparisons among different network simulators. Beyond NS3 and conceptual studies related to the performance assessment and validation and routing protocols, about only 30% of considered studies present extensions of NS3 in terms of new modules, and only about 10% present effective case studies demonstrating the effectiveness of employing network simulator in real application, except conceptual and modeling studies. This is one of the research articles between papers published between 2009 and 2019. So they have just taken and they are more concentrated on NS3. They are telling like it is most effective simulation tools in terms of new modules implementation. Okay, and they have presented most case studies demonstrating the effectiveness of employing network simulator in real applications and except conceptual and modeling studies. So instead of modeling and conceptual network implementation, so it is more suitable for real-time applications in simulators. So they have taken NS3. And computer networks are currently, 1 minute. Computer networks are currently cornerstones not only traditional computing or business environment, but also in many different application fields. Okay, so you can take the paper or your project which you are going to select based on the application, such as it may be cloud facilities, industry 4.0, wireless sensor networks, okay, cyber physical systems, and your theory subject, mobile communications, mainly depends on 4G and 5G communication systems. And critical infrastructure protection, automotive, railways, military applications such as ground support, command, control, communication and intelligence, modern military air force systems and many other possible examples. So these are the application areas or the fields in which you can select the project. Okay, so you'll get n number of projects which is already demonstrated in YouTube. You just take that and analyze the situations, different type of projects, and you select one among that and you choose your interesting area. It may be area of saving the power or providing the security or extending the network or some of the modules which are implemented with that. So something like that, extension. So anything you can take. And many other projects. Computer networking took the place of other traditional technologies with the aim of providing richer services, adaptation to different conditions, right? Reconfigurability, system-wide and node-wide intelligence, flexibility, interoperability. Okay, so something like that. And network architectures are layer design, scalable, evolvable and adaptable, and to intrinsic advantages of digital data orientation. So these are the different fields in that you can select and you can simulate the things. So the modularity of network technologies allows the independent development of standards that focus on individual problems and allow reuse of solutions and concurrent design of different layers for the same architecture or for different architectures to be made compatible or interoperable. Okay, so you can take that is one of the biggest advantage of NS3. So the development, the simulator developers, they have designed in a modular way. That means any one thing you can take it and you can design only for that particular module. So that is called as modularity is there in the NS3 tool. So the modularity of network technologies allows independent development of standards that focus on individual problems. Okay, so not entire problems, individual problems. As I told you, the different problems. It may be in network issues or securities or managing or extending the network applications, so something like that. And allow reuse of solutions and concurrent design of different layers for the same architecture or for different architectures to be made compatible or interoperable. So let us see now, NS3 is an open computer network simulation environment that is based on discrete event simulation. Okay, so discrete event simulation. In such a simulator, each event is associated with its execution time, and the simulation proceeds by executing events in the temporal order of simulation time. When an event is processed, it may generate 0, 1 or more events. As the simulation executes, events are consumed, but more events may or may not be generated. The simulation will stop automatically when no further events are in the event queue, when a special stop event is found. So there are options. We can execute the things and we will get the execution time and simulation proceeds and other thing, and simulation time and event processed, something like that. Once it is over, execution is over, so it will give you the how much time it consumed, and also you can, if there is no simulation queues, it will stop the event. So this is how it works. It is designed for research use, thinking of the needs of research community, and fosters a community-based collaboration model, both to support the development of new modules and to perform validation or peer review activities across different groups. Okay, NS3 is distributed under an open source model and a free software paradigm. So it is open source, you can download, so no need to pay for that, you can install in your system. The simulation environment is designed to allow its use as a real-time emulator as well, integrating simulated portions and physical portions in the same network. This level of integration is provided by a real-time scheduler besides the simulation support to enable simulation in the loop. So you no need to go for emulator. So you can simulate using the simulation tool. That's more than enough. If you are interested, we can integrate with any external or physical portion of the designed network. The simulator is intended to be used by means of its API, application programming interface, inside programmatic description of user scenarios and configurations. So what exactly API is? We have different types of application programming interfacing. So if you have developed something else, you can integrate with the simulator and its configurations, which may be developed following usual workflows and process. API is used to produce outputs in terms of traces that are coherent with the traces that may be obtained by observing traffic in real-world networks with tools. So these things are extended versions, so don't worry about all those things. Okay. So you just go through the simulation tool NS3 and install in your system, and go through these small programs or the network designs which is available in the YouTube. You just implement it and go through it depending upon the application. So these are the simulation networks, as I told you, network simulators. And for NS3 interface, C++ or Python programming will be written. It is license free. Parallelism is, I don't know what is that exactly. Operating system, you can install it in Linux operating system and Windows also it supports. And mobility support is GUI also there. Graphical user interface support is also limited. It is not much. Okay, so let us see now. These are the simulation tools. Better you go with NS3 and install it in your system and go through the project which is related to different issues in different areas. Okay, is it clear? Any doubt? Hello?
And like for networking lab, you're already using Cisco packet traces. Can you use that now?
Network packet tracer. Network lab you have now?
At this time we have network lab now.
Network lab we have this semester. But that will be different. NS3 is in the research level they are using. Even in company, is for network issues, they will go with NS3. So better you study with this. It is different now. It is parallelly you can explore the NS3 also. Okay. Is it clear? Same thing you do means whatever the project you are explaining there, same thing it will come and explain here itself. Nothing much you are going to learn. Isn't it? Anybody? So what you're supposed to do is, I will make your work easy. So only thing is you download, you go through, anyway you have studied C++ and Python, you just try to write the code. If you're not understanding, better you go to YouTube and see different problems in different areas, different problems, network problems. What are those? Security, power issues, and extending network. So something like the routing, other things, okay? So all these problems you just see, at least you download 3-4 projects and see the codes, how they have written, okay? So how they have executed, all those things you just analyze, okay? Same thing you implement in your system and show it to me and go through some literature survey related to that. So using that code or related things, you implement something else. So what you have done, you show it to me. This is what I am expecting for this class. Is it okay? All of you, Manasa, Preetu, Jitendra, Rakshit, Ajay. Hello.
Yes, ma'am.
Any doubt regarding this?
No,
So
ma'am.
next, yeah, I will take the lab group of students from the lab, okay, from the previous lab attendance sheet. And you have to present. So what project you have explored in the YouTube or from the Google, and which is related to which area, the field also, the importance, which field this project relates, and what is the problem which you have taken, okay. So and what are the literature survey you have done on that problem? Go through the literature, at least 5 to 6 or minimum 10 papers, okay. So in that 10 papers, what is the area they have solved the problems, how they have simulated, and all those things which are the software simulation tools they have used, what is the programming they have done, and what is the result they got. Okay, what is the future scope and what you have implemented. At least what you have to do is from the YouTube, you take 1 or 2 project, demonstrated project, you just demonstrate it in your system, or you just executed in your system, and the same result you show to me. Okay. And the next step is what you supposed to do beyond that. Okay, what is the future scope of this next what you have studied, and what can be done after this execution that you have to show. Is it clear? Something you need to do it new, which is already exists, and go through that, and what is your contribution to that project. Hope you understand this, all of you. Yes. Hello, I am audible?
Yes, sir.
Any doubt, Kartikeya? Where is Hitesh? Hitesh, Jitendra. If you are not talking now, then it will be a problem at the end. Okay. So based on that, I have to give the marks to the NSP. Event 2 and event 4 is based on the tutorials. Clear? So both we are going to evaluate at the end. Okay. First evaluation is you take the YouTube project and implement in your system and show me the result along with the literature survey. Okay. That is the presentation of 15 to 20 pages, 20 slides. From all the 3 students has to explain, and you need to show me your system, in your system how it is executed. Fine. Along with the literature survey, and what is your next step. Okay. The event 4, you need to implement that and you show it to me. So both the slides will be with me, group wise. And you have to tell me in the first group, this they have done and they have implemented this. Same thing we did in our system. And this is what we plan to do it for the event 4. So that has to be showed in the event 4. Is it clear? This is all about your work. You need to study about network simulators and install in your system and implement the same and extend your ideas and show it for event 4. Hope you understand this. Is it clear? Yes. Okay. So 3 in a group means, so 1 hour time you have, right? So 10 to 15 minutes maximum you have to take. So how many groups can be accommodated in one class? 4 groups. 4 into 3 means 12. 12 students need to present according to your serial number wise attendance register. So I will take up, you need to present from next week onwards. Is it clear? Yes. Is it clear?
Yes, madam.
Is it okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Ajay, Rakshit, Anisha, Shreyas.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Take your own time, it's not urgent, okay? So only thing is you need to learn NS3 and implement it and show me some output at the end, okay? So hope you understand, all of you. You start doing now today onwards. So, and next week, first 4 groups need to present it. Okay, I'll stop today's class. We'll meet you next week. Thank you. Thank you, Ananda. Any doubts, please ask now. Any doubt? Lohit, Charan? Any doubt? Oh, Bhavna, Shreyas, Vineet. Okay. I'll stop. Meet you next week. Thank you. Thank you, Ananda.